matey, hope you had a good weekend and you enjoyed your tournament. Obviously, we're going to discuss it a little bit more in depth when we get a chance. But this is your week for your work for the week. Okay, so warm up, normal narrow stance. Okay, we're going to do the 9 to 3 and then the 10 to 2. Okay, but we're going to do it a little differently this time. So we're going to do 5 9 to 3s with the lob wedge, and then 10 to 2s with the lob wedge. Okay, and then I need to get an average or approximate carry distance for those. Alright, and then 9 to 3 with the sand wedge, 10 to 2 with the sand wedge, 5 of each, approximate carry distance. Okay, so that's going to be our first 20 to warm up. Okay, then we're going to stick to similar things. Okay, but we're going to start tying it in a little bit more altogether from now, because I'm really liking where these body positions are going and where these balance points are going and where this golf club is going. All right, so we're going to keep that sort of swing length and posture control, and we're going to start incorporating it. Okay, so we're losing double knee flex drill this week. Okay, so what we're going to do, all right, let's do odd numbers again this week. So we'll do 9, 7, 5, 1. All right, so what we're going to do, pretty narrow stance, starting with the 9 line. Okay, we're going to do 9 o'clock, okay, with the little press. Okay, so you can feel like it's a little squat or a little sit or whatever it feels like to you, but I do need it to happen over the left leg. Okay, so a little down press. Right, so what we're going to do, little 9 o'clock, down press, 3 o'clock. All right, it's going to be stop-start at first. All right, so we're going to do 9 o'clock, down press, 3 o'clock. Okay, then we're going to go to 10 o'clock. So we're going to go 10 o'clock, still on 9-9. We're going to go 10 o'clock, down press, 2 o'clock. Okay, a little bit further than that, but you get it, right? And hit them down the road, yeah? Okay, so that's what we're going to start to incorporate. What are we trying to do? Well, two things. We're trying to synchronize that kick, right? So that obviously we clear at the right time and we're not having to manipulate the club to catch up. At the same time, the swing plane will obviously just flatten out a little bit. But basically, what we're learning to do, okay, is we're learning to stop the backswing with our footwork. Okay, so that is going to control those arms from disconnecting. Okay, so if we press there, now we can't go any further. Okay, so obviously in the past you've been able to go there, disconnect, and then try and shift weight, and then the arms come in and you're trying to synchronize it. Okay, it doesn't work. So now we've sorted out that body work, the pivot and the setup looking much better. And now we can incorporate what we really want to do, which is synchronize everything so there's one flowing motion. Club is arriving at the right time in front of the body, okay, with less work to do with the hands. Okay, so that's the idea. Right, obviously when you're hitting wedges on the golf course, you're not going to press, right? But we're just learning what it feels like. Can we control our swing lengths? Can we control our footwork to control those swing lengths so that everything synchronizes on the downswing? All right, so that's the reason. Okay, again, I like explaining it. Don't have to get too much into it. Do the drills and you'll feel, and you'll start to feel what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. So with the irons, 9, little press, 9 o'clock press, okay, and then clear to 3 o'clock, all right. Then our 10 o'clock press, and then just some normal iron shots. Okay, so that's how we're going to do a round. Okay, we're going to do just 2 rounds of 9, so 3, 3, 3. Okay, that's a nice way of doing it, a nice neat way of doing it. Okay, so we're going to work that through the bag. Okay, and then let's get into driver. Now, a couple of draws with the driver. Okay, so we are definitely going to keep this squat drill with the driver. Okay, I need to also see a video of you doing that just to make sure what I want to happen is happening. Okay, so nice big squat with the driver, nice early squat, and then obviously thrust and hit it from there. Again, it's a drill, we're overdoing it, exaggerating it. It's deliberate for now, that's okay. Similar principles, we're trying to see if we can not disconnect too much with the arms. Okay, it's obviously much harder when you squat to not go any further, right? But also we're trying to just change that swing plane and arm depth a little bit. Okay, that's what that squat's going to do for us. Right? Okay, so the squat drill with the driver. Okay, and then what I want you to do with the driver, okay, now I want you to start really learning about the start line, the club face, the angle of attack. Okay, so what we're going to do, all right, is we're going to tee two of them pretty low, okay, and then what we've spoken about over the weekend, we're going to sort of cover the ball a little bit more, so no back tilt, okay, tee the ball up really low, okay, make like a 7-iron swing with a slightly late release, and we hit a little sort of low spinny bullet cut, okay, a little fairway finder, okay, I know JT uses the shot a lot, Phil Mickelson used to use it as well, but it's a cool anti-left shot, if you want to call it that. Okay, it's inefficient in terms of ball speed, spin rate, and total distance. Okay, but it's a good little shot to have. But I just really want to teach you the correct timing and start line. Okay, so when we do this correctly, okay, the ball should start straight, maybe even a little bit left. Okay, so while we do these two different drivers, okay, I want something in front of you for your start line. Okay, generally a colored golf ball is a good way to do it, but you can do it with the tee as well. Okay, but you've got to be really dialed in. Okay, so if we put this on line with the target there, okay, so it's directly on line there with the target. Now this is only for driver, right? Okay, so we're going to start 2 reps, tee it down. Okay, shoulders nice and level on top of your legs. Okay, and see if we can start it either on or even just left of that golf ball. Late release. Okay, get it coming out sort of low and spinny. I mean, obviously we don't want it, slicing. Okay, it must still be under control. So we must still be within our parameters. Start line here, end line either here, sort of, or 10 or 12 meters right is fine. That's all fine. Okay, we can't have it spinning out 25 meters. That's not what we want. Okay, so 2 of those. All right, then tee it up higher, add a bit of back tilt, okay, and see if you can release it. Right now, if you need to do it a little bit with your shoulder alignment, club face alignment, that's fine. Once again, see if you can get it started just a little bit left of your target, okay, but the real focus is to release it really hard with the right hand, okay, but concentrate on not letting the toe roll over. Okay, so we still want to hit up on it, okay. Don't worry if you now naturally add back tilt on the downswing, that's fine. Okay, we're going to tee it up nice and high, neutral setup. Okay, and we're going to see if we can release it really, really hard. Okay, but do not let the toe of the driver turn over. Okay, that ball must start just left. I'll take on, but just left of this little start line target. Okay, so work really, really hard on hitting it at least 85–90%. Okay, full release of that right hand, okay, but do not let the toe turn over. Okay, that's all you focus on, right? So from here we want to see a higher ball flight, a much lower spin rate, okay, but that thing must never go left. All right, I want you to feel and figure out, if I can do that, how many are starting on line, okay, and how many are starting a little bit too far right. Okay, so what you're trying to get through, I mean, obviously we're changing or neatening up a lot of stuff here. Okay, but what you got to figure out with this driver, okay, is that now I'm getting a bit neater, a bit better, a bit more in plane. Okay, I can fully release my body, so that's going to feel like your body's going more left. All right, I can fully release the shaft, my right hand. Okay, that flexion and extension of the right wrist. Okay, and I can control that it's not going to go left. Okay, and that's what I need you to kind of practice and get that feeling, get that confidence that I can go sort of correct full angle of attack, full release, hit up on the golf ball, get my ball flight, use my speed, use my flexibility, use my technique, all those attributes that you have, that you can use them. Fully release your body, fully release the right hand, and be under control that ball is not going to go left. Okay, now, obviously where we were before, all right, we can't do that. Okay, it's a lottery. Okay, we can't do that. Okay, but we are now getting to the place where we can start doing it. All right, so it's a combination of learning the release, learning to trust it, learning my angles, and learning the difference between the lower, spinnier one. I'm covering that one. I can still sort of keep the handle in front, keep the toe back and spin it out there, anti-left. Okay, but also I'm getting to the point where now I can have some back tilt. I can release that shaft, but I'm not going to let it turn over because my plane, my body positions, my synchronization are so much better. Okay, so we do 2 of those little fairway finders, low T, cover the ball, late release. Okay, then we do 3 of fully release without any toe rotation, working on that start line. Okay, you just keep switching between the 2. Okay, obviously, sorry, a little bit of squat draw in between. So we go 2, 3, and then let's do 3 squat drills as well. Really dial it in. Okay, so your full round will be 8 reps of the driver. Okay, I need probably at least 3 rounds of the driver, if not more. Okay, right. So that is your work for the week. Just in between that, I will put it on your worksheet. But obviously, through the irons, we are just going to do a couple of reps with the wedges underneath. I really like what that's doing to your body positions and your golf swing. So we don't want to lose that. That's going to be one of our more important drills that we're going to stick with over the next couple of months. Okay, if forever. Okay, but I will add that in. I do really like that drill. But this week the 9 press, 10 press draws is actually a little bit more important. Okay, so we'll split that in your iron work. Okay, thank you, my mate. Pleasure as always. And let's chat about how the weekend went. And yeah, I'll talk to you through the week. Okay.